To me, y'all, in this season of your transformation, in this season of your growth, in this season of your elevation, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna get harder for you to do some of the things that you was doing. It's gonna be more difficult for you to do some of the things that you once enjoyed. Once you really start to wake up, once you really start to think about your self-worth and your value and how honorable you is on this earth and how much you should respect yourself, it's gonna become harder for you to do some of the things you do, especially if the people you're doing it with is not value, honoring, and respecting you. Ladies, listen to me. This ladies, you gonna get tired of that man that you looking at, you sleeping to next to you. If he ain't doing what you asking him to do, and he ain't honoring you like he's supposed to honor you, he ain't respecting you how he's supposed to be respecting you. He want to do all this, disrespecting all this to you, and still want to lay with you. Look, it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same once you start noticing your self-worth and your self-value. It ain't gonna feel the same. And you gonna start probably starting to convict yourself, and you probably gonna have to have a difficult conversation with him and say, look, this ain't working. We gonna have to do something else, or we gonna have to do something else. Listen, because my worth is at an all-time high, and this life is short, and I continue to keep selling myself short. Listen, I got 3 daughters that's gonna grow up out here and live this life, baby. And Aretha Franklin say a rose always a rose. So I gotta speak highly on women too and ladies too, and let y'all know I salute y'all and I respect y'all too. We go through our little quarrels in this thing called life, baby, but we gotta do better at honoring y'all. Y'all are mothers, y'all are grandparents, y'all understand our sisters. Understand what I'm saying, ladies? So y'all get a big salute, especially to the ones out here doing right. Understand what I'm saying? But fella, before anything, I'm a man first. Listen, and that woman probably is probably a woman that ain't honoring you, probably ain't respecting you, and taking you for advantage, and ain't listen, want to tell you everything you doing wrong and don't want to highlight nothing you doing good. This could be the woman you sharing your life with, or people just in your circle. Listen, we gotta understand we gotta work on this earth too. And it's at an all-time high. Listen, but the thing about it is, this earth ain't used to kingdom man with values and morals, and kingdom man that just willing to be pure and willing to live to please the Most High God and willing to wait on that one that God put in their path to start a life with, and willing to wait. The word ain't used to that. They don't sell us that. They sell us lust. They sell us to go after all these women. They sell us to start these broken homes, even though they ain't making us do it. But this is the thing that's happening because we ain't learning how to control our emotion. We ain't learning how to control our desires. We ain't learning how to self-control our bodies. So we out here recklessly abandoning and doing things we shouldn't be doing, fellas. Listen, we got to start living this kingdom life, man. Living to honor and please each other. Living to advance each other. Learning to live that we all here to help each other. That is space for all of us or we wouldn't be here. It's a big world out here. And we all just went in a teeny tiny little spot of space. And listen, do you ever stop to think that, man, how God organized this world? We share the world with all kind of wild beasts and all kind of wild animals and all kind of insects. This world is, man, we all co-inhabited in God's world. And the closer you get to him, man, the closer you get to him, the more they be revealed to you. The more that you start to wake up, the more it like for the Folgers in your cup will wake you up. If you like coffee, baby, understand what I'm saying. Put the coffee in the pot and let it brew. You the coffee, let it brew to your best and highest version, because we only got but one time. Right? But we make many mistakes at this life. And Christ still allowing us to live this thing called life. But just don't keep making the same mistakes out here, because it ain't a mistake at that point. It's a habit. Right? And if you got a bad habit, we got to start trying to break these bad habits and create new bad habits, baby. And that's what I'm going to show you in the program. We going to walk down all this in this short little period of time. And when you get done, you go elevate out your mindset, right? And I was speaking upon the other one, man, about meditative power and the power of discipline, y'all. And it starts in your diet. I guess I could have gave a better example for y'all, because people want transparency and reality. Like, what are you doing in your life with your diet? Listen, I stopped eating beef and pork and all that junk food about 13, 14 years ago in my life, y'all. No beef, no pork, limited junk food. And if you talk to people in my life, they'll tell you that this is a real life story. Right? And I tell people I don't eat beef or pork, and they're like, they be surprised. Well, how long? And I tell them, and they like really be surprised. I started that journey well back when I started to change my life, y'all. So I'm telling you, things in life takes time. Things in life takes time. And it really wasn't hard for me to make that transition because I was having problems within my body, right? So I said, okay, instead of me going to the doctor, let me try to eliminate all this stuff out of my diet first to see if it helped. And it helped, and I had to turn back. So when you get to a point in your life where you try something, and it works for you, you got to ride that wave and you got to keep going and you can't go backwards. You can't go backwards, right? Like, so fellas, ladies both, man, if you connecting your soul to somebody and it ain't feeling right no more, it's because God ready to elevate you to another level. And you're in a relationship, I'm single, but I've been in relationships, but if you're in a relationship right now, and when you look over at that person next to you, you ain't sleeping in the middle of the night, they snoring, and you ain't sleeping in the middle of the night because you having problems, you ain't really happy no more. That's how you know it's either time to have a real conversation or it's time to make a change in your life. And I know change is very, very difficult. And the inability for some people to change, leave them in the same position that they've been in for a while. And I ain't here to condemn or pass no judgment. Understand what I'm saying? Because I know change is hard. And I know when I'm talking about me eliminate my diet and me stop doing these, to stop living this pure life and stop connecting my soul to these women. It wasn't easy, and it still ain't easy right now. I still struggle. I'm telling y'all that I got to be transparent because I know I ain't the only one going through these things. I still struggle. You understand what I'm saying? But I got my purpose. I got my calling. All my worries and all my concerns in life lead back to here. And I know who in control. Understand what I'm saying? So when I can do this for hours, I can edit the video, I can do all this for hours. And before I know it, it's time to go to sleep. Right? Listen, family. I just want to help y'all elevate. I want to help y'all get to y'all worth. I want to help y'all know that the time to sell yourself short is over with. It's starting now because everything in life just takes time, and we can't rush time. Understand what I'm saying? I was talking to somebody I consider my godmom. We was yelling back and forth across the street the other day, and she said, well, I just wish it was a few more hours in the day. And we went back and forth. I say, well, I think that's just too tall of a task to ask for. You understand what I'm saying? Because no matter what we do, we're not getting a few more hours in this day. We're not getting a few more hours in this day, but we got to do the best we can with the time we got, man. So start to understand your worth. Start to understand your value. And these things that you're doing out here in your life, if they ain't feeling the same no more, and these people in your circle, they ain't giving you the same kind of vibes no more, it's because you get that's what you call that gravity pull, that pull that's calling you higher and higher, right? You ready to go. You ready to go. And when you take that chug of that cigarette, that Black and Mild, that marijuana, if it ain't feeling the same no more, if that high ain't hitting you the same no more, it's probably because you ready to make that transition out of it. Especially if you somebody that's been wanting to stop, you've been wanting to quit. And you telling yourself you can't. And as long as you tell yourself you can't, you won't. Understand? You drinking that alcohol, your junk, the show, the people you running around this life with, if it ain't feeling the same. If you ain't getting the same kind of energy, the same kind of vibe, because you got to pay attention to your feeling. You got to pay attention to your vibe. It's like when you walk in the room, you got to read it. Understand? You got to read it. You know what I'm saying? Listen. All I'm saying is, y'all, I tell y'all these stories about this purpose and getting toward it because everything in life takes time. And it's not going to come easy. It's going to become with you becoming self-aware. It's going to becoming you of learning the power of meditation. It's going to be with you learning the art of elimination. And that's all what I do in the program, y'all. Listen. And it's geared toward believers. Help believers discover their purpose through the art of meditation and the art of self-awareness, right? That's it. And we learn these things, we learn these steps that I used in my personal life, that I help others use in their personal life and try to get you to your next level. And understand this, is no 100% satisfaction guarantee because that ain't no certain thing in life because you're not going to please everybody. Family, listen up. Ladies and man alike, start to get a good picture of your worth and the value you bring. And don't let nobody sell you short. But more importantly, don't sell yourself short, right? And just understand this day by day. Get it all day by day. Day by day. One day at a time, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Keep helping me share this movement. Y'all spreading the movement, and I love it. I appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share button if it's in your spirit to lead you to. And listen, when you get done watching me, you might have to play it back. You might not watch it again, but take it to the Most High God in prayer and say, listen, remove the things from me that I don't need, that I don't got no part of being in, and bring to me the things that you need to help me further along in this kingdom, right? And start paying attention. Don't miss the signs, y'all. Listen, Listen, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll drop that one on the next one. I don't know how long I had y'all, but peace, success, and prosperity.